Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Albert and Billy Show. You're listening to us here on WUAT Radio and watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber TV, and also on the BTC Fiber YouTube channel as well. So thank you guys. Be sure to continue to watch us. And on the YouTube channel, as I always say, be sure to like and subscribe. Comment, leave comments below each episode. If something is in the episode that you want to talk about or tell us, feel free to. You can see all the original programs of BTC Fiber on the YouTube channel, folks, and you can check out their Facebook page and the Albert and Billy Show Facebook page, and you can get t-shirts. I gotta have the sizes next week. I gotta remember all. I think it's all sizes though. I'm pretty sure, but I'll make sure to see what's left, and but we'll get some more though, because we're bringing Bloody Bledsoe too. We get asked about that a lot. That's for people here in Bledsoe County. I know we got people watching all over the world, but here in Bledsoe County, Bloody Bledsoe was a big thing in the past, so it's
there might
tradition.
Be somebody that lives in another part of the world wants to have a shirt.
You never know. Well, we do have. Well, I have noticed we do have a lot of people that watches that used to live here.
That's what I'm saying. That's
yeah,
what
I've noticed. I've noticed that we do have a lot of former residents here that watch us on YouTube. So that's pretty cool. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of you, though. Appreciate all of you. And Papa, how are you doing today, for one?
Well, I'm thankful I'm able to be here.
Mm-hmm. So there's not fire to middling today, right? That's always cracked me up.
I don't think I can measure up to fair to middling. You know what fair to middling means?
Well, not really.
It means
I guess okay.
It means you're 6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
It's kind of so-so, I guess.
Or so, yeah.
Kind of in the middle, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It sounds good anyway, don't it? Well, Papa, let's see. We got plenty of announcements, of course.
Yes,
I will start out with the birthdays. That way I won't forget, folks. I don't want to forget. And I've got them from the Bledsonian and from my calendar, so just making sure not to forget anybody here. I think I know at least most of these people that I'm about to say. These are the birthdays from September 13th through the 19th, okay? So here we go. Happy birthday to the following people. On the 13th, which is, see, today's the 15th, right?
Right.
Okay, so this will be on Wednesday. Donnie McMillan had a birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to Grayson Measles. Was also on the 13th. On the 14th, happy birthday to Heather, is it Leone? Is that how I think it's how you pronounce it, Heather Leone. I know her. She, I remember with Little Blue, but I think it's Heather Leone. Hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, Heather. But anyway, happy birthday. And also happy birthday on the 14th to Jayla Cartwright and Vicky Simmons. And Thomas Hahn is on the 15th today. These are today then, Papa. So it'd be a happy birthday to Thomas Hahn. And happy birthday to Eric Reese today. And also happy birthday to, I guess, Aileen Smith.
I would say Aileen.
Yeah.
Or Aileen.
It's spelled Aileen. I hope I'm saying the name right. Anyway, her birthday is today also. And Adrian Hankins. Happy birthday, Adrian. His birthday's today too. We got a few today, Papa. Faye Barger just today as well. Happy birthday, Faye.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Sarah Ollendorf. Hers is today as well. Man, so a lot today. And then, let's see, tomorrow, happy birthday to Phyllis Anderson. And Sunday, the 17th, happy birthday to Matthew Brown. And then the 18th, we have a few as well. Happy birthday to Erica Campbell, formerly Erica Bass. Happy birthday, Tina Scarborough. And happy birthday to Lee Cox and Alex Slavin. And then on the 19th, happy birthday to Wayman DeBoard. Wow.
I was.
Oh, and Charlotte Nunley. Charlotte Davis Nunley. She had a birthday this week as well.
I was told by a man that his last name was DeBoard.
Mm-hmm.
He said that the way you pronounce that is DeBoard.
Yeah, that's but the people, the ones here, they'll say DeBoard though. I mean, I went in school. It was DeBoard.
I never heard it called DeBoard.
I think DeBoard sounds better to me. Maybe it's because I'm used to saying it that way.
Well, that's all you hear here.
Yeah, but I guess some other ones pronounce it in other places DeBoard.
That's-
DeBoard.
Well, he's from here,
Oh, then that's kind of different. Okay,
but
because
he
most of
said
them here is DeBoard.
he said it's DeBoard.
Well, that's.
I said I'll call you Mr. DeBoard.
I would have said, I'll call you buddy. Hey, buddy. Because I would keep forgetting to do that. I know I would. Well, Papa, like I said, we got a lot of events coming up, a lot of announcements. So we'll get started with that, folks. Want to remind you, though, since it's here on the front page here, and I need to read it before I forget. I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But anyway, the Fall Festival, which now it's not so much for save the date. Now it's really around the corner. Like
Right,
what, 2
just
weeks
around the
away?
corner.
Yeah, it's getting really close. So here's an update on it, folks. It's going to be obviously still Saturday, October the 7th, and the country music singer Chris Hennessy, as we reported, I guess a month or two ago, he's going to be performing. He's the headliner, and he'll be performing Saturday night. He'll be here, and other singers as well. So let's see who's all going to take the stage. We'll have our Carrie Cagle-Hassler will be performing. Joe Blaylock, he's good. He was at Valley Fest, wasn't he? So those are two good ones. Now, I'm not familiar with this band. It's called The Last Band. That's a memorable name, though. It's a name that'll get your attention, but I'm not familiar with them, but I like the name. They're also going to be performing, and before all the musical entertainment, though, will be the Miss Pikeville Fall Festival pageant. That's I don't know if they've done that before. That might be. It is a new thing, but they might have done it last time, maybe, but I don't remember that. Okay, this is the first time, I'm pretty sure. So let me tell you about that. The first annual, I'm pretty sure, this will be called the Miss Pikeville Fall Festival pageant. That'll be held 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, October 7th, 9:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. So that's a new event for it, Papa, for sure. And then Chris Hennessy, as I was saying, he is from Decatur, Tennessee. Okay, that's over in Meigs County, right? Is that Meigs County? Decatur?
No, I don't know.
No, where's? Well, I believe it might be Meigs County, though, actually. But anyway, he has released his 5th album. His newest single is called Me Missing You. Me Missing You. Yeah, that's pretty good, and we got that in here. If you listen here, you've heard that one. He has been featured on the hit show Nashville, and he tours with Jamie Johnson. And y'all know who he is. He's a legendary singer at this point. So I know Chris Hennessy is getting a lot of exposure if he's touring with Jamie Johnson. He's scheduled to perform on the Main Street stage. Now I'm gonna have to flip over here, Papa, because that's what we didn't have a cutout for it, did we? Yeah, Joe Blaylock. There's the pictures of the artist there. Last Band. I'll have to check them out. I've never heard of that. Interesting name, though. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let me find it here. Let's see, Papa. There it is. All right, now we're on the right track, Papa. Well, Hennessy will be taking the stage at 5:30, and he'll be on the stage for 2 hours. It ends at 7:30 p.m. But before Hennessy takes the stage, Pottsville native Carrie Cagle Hassler is going to perform. She brings her beautiful country and bluegrass tunes to the stage from 4 to 5 p.m. Come here and sing some of her own songs and some of your favorite covers. Carrie has released 3 albums, one that entered Billboard's Top 50 Bluegrass chart at number 5. Preceding her is The Last Band, who I was just talking about. I'm going to have to be here for that, Papa. See if they're good. Come out and see if they're good if you've not heard of them. Called The Last Band. They'll be performing on the Main Street stage. They'll be there from 2:30 until 3:30. And Joe Blaylock, like I said, he was at Valley Fest this year. He gets some musical entertainment rolling on October the 7th. So 2 weeks away, folks. He gets the ball rolling at 1 p.m. on the Main Street stage. So that's good. That means there'll be music pretty much the whole event. For the most part, sounds like, don't it? Okay, and let's see. Here's about the pageant that I was talking about, Pawpaw. Some of the area's cutest and prettiest girls and women are going to be vying for the coveted Pottsville Fall Festival pageant crowns before the musical entertainment begins. All right, folks. Contestants in, goodness, 10 different age divisions. I don't know if I'm going to mention all that or we'll be here all day. But 10 different age divisions will be competing. Each division is limited to 8 contestants. And it's from baby, newborn, all the way up to Miss 25 plus years old. So, as you can imagine, that'd be a lot. So, just from being here all day, I'm going to skip that. The competition categories, though, include beauty, evening gown, and fall fun side awards. Okay, I like that. Awesome autumn side awards. Okay, and community service project. All right, so I guess that'll be the prizes. 3 overall Supreme Queens. Okay, 3 overall Supreme Queens in ages newborn up until 13 plus will be chosen as well. And the high score in beauty evening gown, that is to be considered in the overall competition. And the last thing I want to say about this, or I'm never going to be able to talk about anything else, contestants must bring 10 canned food items for the Bledsoe County Food Bank. I like that. That's not a bad requirement, is it, Papa?
It's not very expensive.
No, it's not at all. It's a win-win, so to speak. Let's see. So, whoever wins this pageant, Papa, is going to be a special guest at the festival, it says. So, okay. And then also, contestants have until October the 5th at noon, so that would be on that Thursday, to enter online at Miss Pottsville Fall Festival 2023 on Facebook.com. And you can enter by mail, provided by the entry is paid by check and postmarked by September 15th, which is today. So probably don't want to do that if you've not done that yet, if you're not entered yet. But anyway, for more information on the pageant, which is a lot, so if you want more information on this, you can call 423-460-0604. That's 423-460-0604. And ask for Journey. That's a cool name. Ask for Journey. I like that. Okay, and there'll be a golf tournament. And that's tradition with the Fall Festival. There's always a golf tournament out at Fall Creek Falls.
Yes.
That Friday before. So on Friday, October the 6th, the Pottsville Fall Festival will be holding, like I said, the annual golf tournament out at Fall Creek Falls State Park. It will be, let's see, what is it saying here? It starts at 8 a.m., but I think they want you to register, from 7 to 7:30 a.m. And checks can be made, it says, to the Pottsville Bledsoe County Chamber of Commerce. Let's see. And forgot to mention this part. They might need to know this, Papa. There is a shotgun start with 4-person scramble. What does that mean? That's the one sport I just ain't very good. I have not played it much, and it's too slow on TV, so I can't watch it. But do you know what a 4-person scramble is?
No.
Okay.
I never played golf.
Well, you watch it on TV sometimes, though. You never heard of that, though? Okay. Well, I don't know what that is, but you can go out there and see it, I guess, folks. If you don't know what 4-person scramble is, because I don't know what that is. I don't know, but they're going to have it. And like I said, to get out there and be part of the golf tournament, get out there by 7 o'clock. Remember, you got to register between 7 and 7:30 a.m. That'll be the morning of the 6th. Now, let's get to the big part with the cash prizes. That's the important part, right? Well, let's see. There will be cash prizes, Pawpaw, for first, second, and third place teams. And $100, I guess, whole sponsors, it says. There are 2 flights with cash prizes. Entry fee is $75 per individual, $300 for a team of 4. And this fee will include green fee, cart, and lunch. Okay, that's pretty good there. So I think I covered. That's a good update on the Fall Festival. But we'll mention it again for you though, up until we have it on October the 7th. So anyway, let's get to other stuff. Well, I mean, BTC Fiber. Now this is for members. If you are a member at BTC Fiber, next Thursday, September 21st at 10 o'clock a.m., the headquarter building right here in Pikeville, Tennessee. They're going to be having it's an election for board members, right, Papa?
Well, it's the annual meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and the part of the meeting is going to be taken up. Three directors will be elected out of 4 that's running.
Okay, got you. Yeah, okay, yeah. Marvin Price out of Dunlap is running unopposed, so it'll be between these following 3 people. John Lee Downey is running again. Dion Alt Jr. Is running also, and Brian Reese is running. So John Lee Downey and I know it was little Don, but Dion Alt Jr. is running again as well, and Brian Reese is running. So
2 of those will be elected,
and 2 of them will be elected.
and you cannot vote unless you're a member.
You gotta be a member of BTC Fiber.
You can
folks.
attend the meeting, but you cannot vote if you're not a member.
Right. Yeah, it's true. You can come to the meeting, but yeah, you gotta be a member to vote. And
you got to have. I'm sure you have.
yes,
to have
it says photo ID is required to vote. Gee, I'm glad to see somebody using common sense. Photo ID is required to vote, and hot dogs will be served. Door prizes, and they usually have good ones, folks, but it'll be for members only. But there'll be some good ones, I know. There always is. Okay, so once again, folks, that is next week, Thursday, September 21st at 10 o'clock a.m. Bledsoe County Rescue Squad tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. They're having a fundraising barbecue dinner. I think we talked about this last week, Pawpaw. Come out and enjoy smoked barbecue sandwich, slaw, baked beans, and dessert for $10 a plate. All proceeds, of course, benefit the Rescue Squad operations as they help their community. So go out and check it out, folks. It's for a good cause. It's a fundraiser for the Volunteer Rescue Squad. So once again, go check it out. And it'll be good food, 5 to 8 p.m. at the Rescue Squad, $10 a plate. All right, Papa, let's see. I think I'm about done. I hope so. Mount Crest, gotta do this one. And, well, 2 more after this, Papa, and then it is your turn. Okay, but here's my final 3. Starting off, Mount Crest Fire Hall will be having their country breakfast tomorrow morning, folks. Go out and eat you a country breakfast at the Mount Crest Fire Hall on the intersection of State Route 30 and Route 101 west of Pikeville. Plates are $8 each. It'll include bacon, sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, biscuits, gravy, jelly, butter, coffee, and milk to drink, and orange juice. They're the ones that don't put orange juice on it. So they do have orange juice though, folks. And remember, all proceeds once again go to the operations of a volunteer fire department. So once again, you'll be given to a good cause if you go out and support. That is tomorrow morning once again. Let's see. It didn't give a time though, did it? But I know they usually start around, I believe, 7 in the morning. Yeah. The Bargain Basement, that'll be open tomorrow as well, folks. 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. As always, it's on at 7 Methodist Street at the United Methodist Church right here in downtown Pikeville. Let's see what they got going on tomorrow. It'll be fall and winter clothing. Linens or linens. How do you say that, Papa? Linens. Shoes, books, and many miscellaneous items. Most items will be $1. Can't beat that. Wow. Unless marked. Coats are $5, dresses $2. The fall and Christmas decoration room will also be open. And clean, usable donations are always appreciated. And of course, like I said, this is sponsored as always by the United Methodist Women, and their proceeds are used for missions. And this one, and Will Holt is who you talked to about this. It's they've been doing this for a few years now. It's called Sherry's Ride, and it's a ride and a breakfast, and it's set for September 23rd, which will be a week from tomorrow, right? So a week from tomorrow, folks, next Saturday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. and it'll be held at the Bledsoe County Fairgrounds. So 7 to 9:30 a.m. That'll be when the breakfast is held at the Bledsoe County Fairgrounds. And then, well, the plates will be $10 each. Remember, it's for a really good cause. Proceeds benefit the Bledsoe County Cancer Care Team, so it's a good cause. But then at 10 a.m., those horseback riders and wagon trains participating in Sherry's Ride to benefit the Cancer Care Team will leave from the fairgrounds, and this will be an all-day ride. An application, donations are appreciated. Anyone who would like to sponsor future breakfast, please contact one of the Cancer Care Team members. I don't see the names. I know Will Holt though would be that. He would be the one to call, I would think.
You didn't mention this one.
Is it time for that one though yet? When is it? Yeah, we can. I can say save the date. Save the date for Friday, October 20th, folks. That'll be the next. Let me make sure what this is. It's Dentistry from the Heart, which this has become an annual event too.
Well, it's not just dentistry now. It's
a lot of things, isn't it?
A lot of different people.
Oh yeah,
on board. A lot of people.
Bledsoe Health Expo as well. Yeah, they started participating in it a few years ago, didn't they? So it is a big event, folks.
It's a big event.
And so the event is set for Friday, October 20th. It'll be along Main Street from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Be, of course, planned are free dental services by Pikeville Family Dentistry. Dr. Lee and staff held the first one of these such events 6 years ago. Okay. And it was a few years ago when it started. Known as Dentistry from the Heart, and has expanded to other health agencies offering their services for free. So the dentistry will be there offering their services, but you'll have other local doctors, folks, and health agencies, such as Dr. Kaylee Boynton with Eye Care Centers of Tennessee. She's going to be offering free eye screenings, so that'll be good to participate in. Take advantage of that, folks. Take advantage of all this. There'll be all kinds of stuff set up that day, so we'll definitely keep telling you about that. Definitely save the date, October the 20th.
There's hundreds of people that come.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, the first year it was really crazy. Like overnight, I remember Papa, they were lined up way past here, and they stayed up. They stayed that night until the next morning.
It goes until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they quit.
Yeah, and I think that first year that I'm talking about, I think it went to like 4:30 or 5.
Well, it's hard to turn people away if they've been standing in line a long time.
Yeah, I feel for the person that had to do that. That would be hard to do. Well, it's your turn to talk.
There's going to be a Family Fall Festival tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. It's going to begin, and it will last until 3 tomorrow afternoon out at the Mount Crest United Methodist Church. Right. That's on Highway 30 West. And they're going to have children's chorus. They're going to have puppets by Joyce Carroll and Sharita Black. And that's at 10:30. Then there will be gospel music at 11.
Mhm.
The Aged family is going to take center stage at 12. And then at 1:30 there will be a band performing called the Tabernacle Big Band.
Yeah.
And then Benjamin Franklin and his wife is going to be there. They're there for a purpose.
Hmm.
They're there to tell you about the United States.
That's right. That is
And
true.
our country was formed, became a nation in 1776. But
Mhm.
you will hear Benjamin and his wife explain to you. Evidently, they were there.
They were there. They rate. They come back from the dead for this one event. That's how good it is, folks.
And these are the concessions that will be available to you: pizza, Italian subs, hot
Oh,
dogs,
sounds good.
cotton candy, popcorn, snow
Dang.
cones. All that will be available to you, and there will be games for children and adults with prizes, and there will be crafts going on all day. There will be pumpkin decorating along with facial decorations,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and there
Face
will be an
paintings.
old-fashioned cake walk. I remember
Oh,
taking
yeah.
part in a cake walk over here at the Ford Motor Company when I was a boy.
Right across the street there.
So cake walks are still in.
I
didn't-
know. Like
I
I've not
didn't-
saw one of them in a long time.
I did not realize they still had them, but
Yeah, I didn't
but I
either.
won the cake walk over here when I was a boy.
I can't even remember how you do them. I've seen them, but it's been so long.
Well, you're marching around, you're
Mhm.
just walking, and then when the music stops, if you're on a certain spot, they give you
Okay, it's kind of like
give you a
that.
prize.
There's a game similar to
Yeah.
that. I just can't think of the name of it.
And
It's like
if you're a
that.
child, you get a wellness kit. All children get a wellness kit,
Okay.
and that will be free. And they want you to bring non-perishable food items or
Mhm.
personal items that they can give to the Bledsoe County Food
Oh,
Bank.
that's good. Well, that's two
So
things.
That is good.
I'm
And
mentioning
also
them today.
this
Yeah.
Nanny for Hope is going to be held
Name, that name is
it's
funny.
going to be held at the Blazing Hope Ranch.
Yeah,
And
that sounds like a cool place.
this is a shindig supporting survivors of human trafficking. This
Yeah,
is the
it's a
reason.
very important thing.
And this
yes.
is tomorrow, and no, yeah, which
the
says
29th.
no. I'm looking at the one I had before.
Sorry.
This is September 20. This is going to be over in Saudi Daisy. That's where the Blazing Hope Ranch is. But if
Yeah,
you
that's
want
a
to
cool place.
contact them, you can go online to the blazinghoperanch.org. And this is what will be available there. There will be a silent and a live auction. There will be live music, and there will be a dinner plate that will be served. I don't know how much it is, but they want you to come and have a hope-filled evening because
Yeah.
this is being done to try to offset this human trafficking problem that we've got.
Human trafficking, sex trafficking, it's terrible. The more that stuff comes out, like I said, I've told y'all on here before, folks, watch the movie The True Story Sound of Freedom, and it'll tell you a lot. And like I said, they went through a lot of trouble to keep people from seeing that movie. And like I said, I mean, it's a movie about human trafficking. It's a true story. So if you're against that, which they didn't stay against it long, because it's just a bad look. Because you're either in on it or you're protecting somebody. The media that did run that, and they were refusing to talk about it. That's just a bad look. This shouldn't be against that.
Right.
That should be a red flag to anybody. If they're against that, then there's something bad wrong. And like I've said too, there's a reason why they don't mention the southern border. The southern border is where all this is happening.
Yeah.
Where all this is happening, and it was just a terrible decision. Terrible decision to do that, to open the border. There's all kinds of. They have no idea who's coming in. They don't have a clue. There's terrorists coming in. It's just it's ridiculous. It really is. And but that's the Biden administration. I mean that's a really bad decision though that they made on that. There's just no defending that. It's a terrible decision, and just the repercussions of it. Knowing the things that are going on down there, like the cartels basically running this show down there. You don't ever want that. And I told you, like, they went as far as to some theaters literally turned the air conditioning off. That's how far they went to prevent people from seeing this movie. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes.
But what's the good part of it though is it still wound up being the #1 movie for the summer. So showed them, didn't they? I thought that serves them right. That does. But I'm glad Salty Daisy's doing that. I've never heard of that place though that's hosting it, but it sounds like a pretty cool place. It must be kind of new. Blazing Hope Ranch. Well, it's trivia time in Tennessee, Papa. I know you're ready. I hope my lifeline's ready.
These
they were really hard last week, though, wasn't they?
These questions are all related to birds.
Oh crap! Yeah, lifeline. Please be ready.
Number 1, I am perhaps the largest of birds. I know I am majestic in flight. So who am I, or what am I, if I'm the largest bird? I am majestic in flight.
Eagle?
An eagle.
Because I'm majestic. So, yeah.
Number 2, I hunt at night, and when resting, I am depicted as hanging upside down.
Oh, you're a bat.
I'm a bat.
Because hanging upside down to a new then.
My favorite food is dead stuff or roadkill. Can you figure out my identity?
Hawk, crow, neither.
Well, I guess a hawk would not. A hawk hunts.
Yes, that's why I changed it real fast to a crow. But apparently that's one of the answers. But there must be another one.
There's a big bird.
Buzzard. That's right.
Or a vulture. Vultures, they gorge themselves on dead food.
They're really bad about that. Yeah.
Okay. Number 4. I only have 3 letters in my name. I hunt at night. I guess my most famous quote is who?
You're the owl.
Aren't these easy?
That one was,
number
but no,
5.
not all of them.
I appear in the spring. In fact, it is said of me that I am a harbinger of spring. What is my name? I have seen as high as 50 of these birds in my yard in spring.
Does it start with an R?
Yes.
Okay, Robin.
A robin.
That's what I was thinking. But
my pastor came here 23 years ago, and he said he had never heard the word harbinger. I used the word harbinger one day. He said, "What in the world is a harbinger?" Okay.
He's just from Kentucky. It's not like he's from that far away.
Number 6. I have a crest on top. I'm blue. In fact, part of my name is Blue blank. 3 letters.
Oh my God, 3 letters. Don't cry. Oh, Blue Jay.
Blue Jay.
Yes, Blue Jay.
He has a crest.
That's right. They're real pretty. Yeah.
They're beautiful. Okay, number 7. The Bible says of me that not one of me can fall to the ground without the Heavenly Father knowing about it. What am I?
Oh, well, is it what?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Small bird.
Sparrow.
Oh, sparrow. Yes. Thank you, Lifeline.
I thought that would give you a clue.
It did that. I just couldn't think of it.
Okay, number 8. I flit about. People put food out for me just so they can see me. I flap my wings 70 times per second. What kind of bird am I?
Yes, it's crazy. They're real little. Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
People have hummingbird feeders, right?
I have a.
You have one, yeah.
Okay, number 9. My head is topped by a crest. My whole body is the color of the crest. Well, let me see. It has 3 letters in it. It is probably the color of at least the top three colors of an automobile.
Red.
Red, a red bird. Also, one of the
They're pretty
clues,
too.
I'm also identified by the name of one of the officials in the Catholic Church.
Oh wow, yeah, that is true.
Cardinal.
Cardinal. I was thinking cardinal too. Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the difference between the two? Are they the same thing, or they're not? I guess a red bird and a cardinal. What's the difference?
This is the same thing.
Okay. Well, I
This
thought
is
so, but
different.
it will sound stupid. But
Number 10, I am the bird of peace. Noah used me on the ark
okay.
to look for a twig or a leaf so he would know that the rain was over.
Crap. Well, I thought I knew. Now I don't know. Is it white?
No.
Crap. The dove ain't gonna be on none of them. Is it?
Dove.
Oh, okay.
Dove's not white.
Well, yeah. Well,
Now,
some of them are though. That's I was thinking.
Some of the doves are white.
I
But
mean, I know they're not all white, but I was thinking like some funerals, military funerals and stuff.
they have white doves.
Mhm.
But a dove is gray.
Yeah, they are gray. The white ones are prettier, I guess. They're really pretty, aren't they?
Do you know why it costs so much to have the doves to perform at funerals?
Mm-mm.
Hawks.
Oh, I
attack
guess so. Yeah. Didn't
Because
think
they-
about that.
What they do, they release two white doves, and they're flying around. Then they release the third one. That third one is representative of the dead person,
Okay.
and so that is the Father and the Son that's flying
Okay.
around,
Yeah.
waiting on the Holy Spirit to draw on them.
Okay. See, I knew they were, biblical, but that's why I kept thinking that was that one about the Bible, and it wasn't even close.
But now you have
That's why I
you
thought
have
that.
misconception about doves. That's very unusual to see a white dove.
Well, no, I know that. I mean, I do know that. I was just in my mind. I was thinking about like a military funeral where they do release the white doves. That's what was in my mind for some reason. And I really thought that dove would be an answer though. But unfortunately, it was the last one. You said it for the very last.
That's all I have
I've
in
already
trivia.
guessed it on some of the other questions.
That's all I have in trivia.
Well, thank goodness. All right, folks. Let's set all this right here now, Papa. A lot of talking. There's a lot of announcements too. I think I did okay on the trivia. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that was
wasn't
easy.
too bad. Listen, hey, that's easy. That's easy. Notice, folks, if I get them right, they're easy. But anyway, stick around, folks. Coming up after the break, we'll have sports of all sorts, literally. All kinds of sports going on right now. And then, of course, we'll have some Albertology. Gotta have that. And, of course, Papa will have jokes at the end. Can his streak continue? I sure hope so. Stick around and find out, though. We'll be right back.
You need a bank that you can depend on. Here at Citizens Tri-County Bank, we have the most dependable staff that you will ever meet. Call in, you will not get an automated attendant, you'll get a person. But on the other side, we have all the technology that anyone would need, from apps to online banking to bill pay. So please come and grow with us as we're about to celebrate our 50th year. We are the only community bank you will ever need.
At Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter, we're committed to be better. Better prices, better vehicles, a better experience. Your Jason Lewis Dunlap Supercenter understands that you rely on us to provide you with the highest quality of used vehicles. With over 350 pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. So what are you waiting for? Let us show you a better experience with the Jason Lewis Automotive family. Come visit us at Rankin Avenue here in Dunlap or on the web at dunlapsupercenter.com.
Support small business and shop DunlapMercantile.com.
Welcome back, folks, to the Albert and Billy Show here on WAT Radio and Channel 18 BTC Fiber TV and BTC Fiber YouTube channel. And we're going to quickly thank our sponsors. A big, huge thank you, though, from the start. So a big, huge thank you to the following people and businesses. Big thank you to Citizens Tri-County Bank, Bilbrey Insurance, Scotty's of Pottville, Janine Boynton, Lisa Wheeler and Michael Walker over at the courthouse, Farm Bureau Insurance, Matt Massengale and his friendly staff. Right, well, they're in South Pottville, right beside Putnam Reed Funeral Home. South, that's pretty much South Pottville right there.
South Pottville.
You're in the county after that, pretty much. Let's see, Nick Rowe Antiques, of course, our closest neighbor. You can find anything in there, I'm telling you. Morgan Brothers. Of course, you got the Pottville Family Restaurant. They're open each morning, folks. Go up there and get you a good breakfast. And the Bankwalker Brewery. Remember, they're open Thursdays. They're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights now. You can play pool if you want to. On Thursdays, you can be in a pool league if you want to. That's what they're doing up there on Thursdays. Of course, other people are there too. They're not. You don't have to play pool that night if you don't want to, but you can if you want to. Also, it's Lola's. She's just a hop, skipping away. Also, right here on Main Street, State Farm Insurance. That's Nick Smith and his friendly staff. Milldown Outdoor Adventures. Collier and Company Realty, Michelle Collier. Bill Wolfley, Station Baptist Church. Southern Pearl Florist Home Decor and Gifts. The Daily Stop over on the bypass, which is where also State Farm is. I meant to say that when I was saying them. It's quilting time. It's quilting time. That's our newest one. They're right next door to us also here on Cumberland Avenue. That's where I have you say it because I know I'm going to get the wrong one.
Dr. Smith's office was.
Dr. Smith had an office there, as a lot of locals will remember, and that's where they are located there. And they are going to open the other part too, which is obviously used to be the Loom. That part's just not ready yet, though. Well, Albertology. Scary thought. What's on the mind of Albert today?
Well, we got to do sports first.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I was just getting right to your part, Pawpaw.
Well, no, it doesn't matter.
I know. You're right. Sports, duh. And it's actually going to be good now because football finally started.
Well, Tennessee played Austin Peay last week, and though they won the game, it was still an ugly win.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, they should have won by a whole lot more than what they did.
They only won by 17 points, and Austin Peay was not a formidable opponent at all.
At all. I'm thinking maybe, did he play everybody for the most of the game or something?
Well, he had to.
I hope so.
The thing about it is, at the half, Tennessee hadn't even scored a touchdown. I think they might have scored one touchdown.
Yeah, I just don't see how. Well, it wasn't on TV, so I didn't get to watch it.
No, it was not on TV.
I'm hoping it was just because the coach played everybody. And
no.
Okay.
But now it will be on television tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll have to step it up big time. Maybe they were looking ahead. They might have been.
I would like to think we did not play any. We didn't reveal any of our secret plays.
Don't think we did we? I don't think there's any danger in that last week.
And fellow SEC member Alabama took on Texas, and they took it on the chin.
They sure did. And I'm telling you, I watched that game from the beginning, and I knew Texas was going to beat them. They wanted it more or something.
That
you could
is
tell.
Future SEC member.
I know. And Texas has really not been that great the last 5-6 years, compared to what the Texas of old, but they're back now apparently.
Well, either that or Alabama's not Alabama anymore.
Well, they're not as good this year as they were the past few years. They're not. They're younger. They've lost a lot of people, so I knew there'd be some weaknesses.
Well, I would say thus far Deion's having a better year than Nick Saban.
Yeah, so far he sure is.
Okay, Georgia took on Ball State and won handily.
Yeah.
And here's how the rest of the SEC did.
Okay. let's
Wake
hear it.
Forest lost to Wake Forest beat Vanderbilt 36-20.
Okay.
The SEC only lost 3 games.
Okay.
That was Vanderbilt, Alabama, and Texas A&M.
Who'd they lose to?
Texas A&M lost to. I've got
I
it
didn't
down
see
here.
them.
No, Texas A&M. Yeah, Miami.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now Miami seems to be back this year too.
They're well.
Which that's nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's good to see powerhouses come back like that because it's been weird without Miami.
They
to be honest
should.
with
They
you.
should assert themselves.
Yeah.
But if you got 14 teams in the SEC and 11 of them win, you should be proud.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. That is.
Oh, I'd say that's pretty impressive.
I know Ole Miss won. I did watch them.
Auburn won 14-10, but that was an ugly win
impressive.
too.
I saw that too. It wasn't impressive at all.
No,
It was terrible.
Auburn had their hands full,
They did. They sure did.
and I don't think California's all that impressive.
Mm-mm. No, they weren't.
But the Alabama loss, they got beat by 10 points. That's the first time in 58 games that they've lost by double digits.
Goodness.
First time in 58 games.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. Really, that is impressive. But you should have. I mean, also you should have that in a sense too, because got a lot of top recruiting classes in there.
Okay, Mississippi State just barely got by Arizona by 1 touchdown.
Well, I don't. If I knew more about Arizona this year, I could tell you more. But I'm not seeing them play.
And
I think basketball Arizona though, don't you?
yeah, that's probably right.
Yeah.
South Carolina took on Furman, and they won handily. They more than double the score.
So
But
that's good.
South Carolina will have their hands full tomorrow. They take on Georgia, I think.
Yeah, they sure will.
And Arkansas took on Kent State and won handily. Kentucky did the same thing to Eastern Kentucky.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They all won handily. Tennessee's the one that didn't win handily, I'm noticing.
Well, Florida took on McNeese State and won big time.
Sweet. See?
And Missouri just barely got Middle Tennessee State
Oh, okay. Really?
as a victim just by 4 points.
Dang. Well, they must not have took them serious either.
But Grambling took on LSU, and LSU said, "I'm a bigger school than you are."
I bet.
72-10.
Goodness. And a mad LSU team at that. Coming off a
well,
loss.
Yeah, they came off a loss. They had some retribution effect.
Yeah.
And Texas A&M and McNeese State, Miami beat them 48-23.
Goodness. Miami is back. Good grief.
I would have thought Texas A&M would have done better than that. Really, I
They
would.
should have. Interesting.
But,
Miami and Florida State both are back. That's good.
On Monday Night Football, you've got Peyton and Eli.
Really?
Peyton and Eli.
They're the new host.
That's what
That's
it said
awesome.
on television now.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
And Colorado is for real.
Deion Sanders team.
They I think it was Nebraska. They bit the dust.
So 2-0 then.
Colorado they broke it into the top 25.
Well, he's good for the sport. He's entertaining.
He's number 18 now, but Clemson. I can't understand Clemson.
Who did they lost their first game, didn't they? And
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was that beat them.
But I cannot.
I mean, it wasn't a chump team or nothing,
No,
but
no.
they should have won though. What was Clemson's score this week?
I don't know.
I think they blew somebody out this week, but the first week they were not. They lost. They lost, and we don't see that very often anymore.
Texas rolls all the way up to number 4, while Alabama dropped to number 10.
Dang.
And
Alabama's not used to that.
Florida State jumped all the way to number 3. Florida State is for real.
I know, so that's what. So Miami and Florida State both are back. Like they both been gone, Papa.
Okay,
Both of them. So that's good
Texas
to see.
and Oklahoma, both. Oklahoma is number 18. They pulled into the top 25.
They did well. That's not surprising though.
Steffi Graf won the U.S. Open.
Well, Steffi Graf has won it many times. She didn't, but who won it this time? Anyway, you want to tell a story about her?
And it went all, but now
A new girl. Oh, Coco Golf. Coco Golf. Yes.
Yeah, you said Steffi Graf.
Steffi Graf. Well, you said I thought you meant Coco Golf.
She's
Steffi
just
Graf
young.
has won it though. Yeah, a bunch.
She's young.
The Coco Golf. That's her first one.
But Djokovic won his number 24.
And I mean, it's weird. I used to not even be a fan of his, but I'm starting to like him because I respect him because of how they treated him. You know, by him refusing to not get vaccinated. That's his right, and so good for him.
He doesn't have to.
No, that's his right. I mean, they've not
And he
been
did.
successful even. So yeah, but I think he's like at 25 now, Papa. That was his 25th major.
That was number 24, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was 20.
He
maybe it
tied
was.
Margaret Court.
Okay, that's
for the
right.
most-
That's
most
right.
wins.
Yeah, that's right. And I'll tell you how that Coco Golf, I think, is 19.
She
There's
was
been a
19
lot of
last year,
pressure.
I think.
Okay, she's young. There's been a lot of pressure on her since she's been on the scene to be like the Williams sisters and everything. And she's actually been struggling, you know, because she's been on the scene since she was like 15. But she hired Brad Gilbert. He used to be a tennis player, and he commentates on ESPN. She just hired him 2 months ago after Wimbledon,
As
and
coach.
that's been the difference. And she said that.
Well.
But I kind of figured that when I was talking about it because it had to be something like that because she changed drastically during this run. Like she changed a lot of her style of play. So he must be a really good coach, Papa.
Must be.
Well,
that's-
Albertology
that's
now,
all,
isn't
that's
it?
all the sports. Now you're ready for Albertology.
I'm ready for Albertology.
I want to talk just for a
Mm-hmm.
few seconds about the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible, each year they print 50 million Bibles.
Good grief.
That's how many are sold every year.
I believe
How many
it.
they
Yeah.
print.
Oh yeah, probably more than that.
It is the best-selling book every year.
That's good to hear.
When the printing press was invented, the first book printed was the Bible.
Oh, that's I
That
didn't know that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Was that that was a little known fact, probably,
Well, I
as
just
they
wanted.
say.
I just came across that this week, and I wanted to tell you,
You did?
about
So
it.
did you know it until?
No,
Okay.
I did know it was the best-selling book,
Mm-hmm.
but I did not know it was the first book printed.
No, I didn't know that part either.
And I didn't know there were 50 million printed and sold every year either.
No, I figured it was a best-selling book, but I didn't know the number.
I think that a lot of people buy the Bible, not that they want to be students of the Bible, but they want a Bible in their home.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah.
want a Bible in their home. I remember the
This
first
tells you a
Bible I
sense of
bought.
comfort.
I remember the first Bible I bought. Karen was pregnant with Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting on the porch, and up the street comes a man walking.
Oh.
His name was J.D. White. He married Libby Brown, and
Oh.
he was selling Bibles.
Yeah. they used
He
to
walked
do
up
that,
on the
didn't they?
porch and said, Albert, I went to school with J.D., so
Oh, okay.
I knew J.D., and he said, Albert, do you own a Bible? I said, well, no, we don't. And we'd been married 2 years or longer,
Mhm.
so he sold us our first Bible, and I've still got it. Paid $5 for it.
Wow. Wow.
$5. But I'm
Wow.
afraid that a lot of the Bibles are
Mhm.
not used.
Right.
People buy them to...
Mm-hmm. They have to be buying them for a sense of comfort or something. They would think if
they
they're
want
not.
they want one visible on the coffee table.
Well, yeah, some people would want it for that. Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
a difference in reading the Bible and studying the Bible.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Big difference. Big difference. I was not a student of the Bible until I was.
Well, it's not easy. I mean, now you can get book. You can get Bibles now; they're easier to read.
You're right there.
Yeah,
You're right there.
that makes a difference.
Let me tell you, I was reading my Bible the other day, and the first time in my life, and I'm 88 years old, first time in my life I found a word misspelled.
Really?
In my Bible that I would use, I go to Bible study with the
That's
men from
impressive.
the jail
That's
every morning.
something.
And listen, I was reading the Bible and I came across the word S-I-T-H.
Yes.
And I thought, well, that's not a word, S-I-T-H. And then I got to looking at another Bible. That word was S-A-I-T-H, saith.
Oh,
Instead of
okay.
said,
What
in
about that?
the Old English, saith. And they left out the A.
I've never heard of that either.
I never, the first time in my life.
Wow. That is
Okay.
crazy.
All right, I want to ask you some questions. These are 911 calls.
Okay.
Believe it or not,
Real
these,
ones.
These are really calls
I have a feeling
that
they're
happen,
idiots.
that happen really happen.
Okay.
This is the dispatcher, and the dispatcher says 911, fire or emergency. The caller said, my power's out. The dispatcher said, yes, sir, we're aware of that. Do you have an emergency? No, I don't have a dang emergency. I just want to know if I'm going to get a rebate for the length of time I'm without my power. The dispatcher said, well, no, sir. You won't be charged for electricity you didn't use. The caller said, well, that's more like it.
And that really happened, folks. That's the bad part.
Dispatcher, 911, what's the address of your emergency? No response. Dispatcher said, 911, what's the address of your emergency? The citizen said, hello? The dispatcher said, yes, this is 911. Can I help you? Oh, you have the wrong number. You have the wrong number.
And they called 911.
Dispatcher, 911. Caller, help, send the police. I've been shot. Dispatcher, you said you've been shot? Caller, I've been shot. How many times were you shot? Well, this is the first time.
And that was true too, wasn't it?
Dispatcher, 911, what is your emergency? You've got people working in the school right now, and they've been working all night long, violating the noise law over here. Dispatcher, sir, a noise complaint is not an emergency call. You have to call on the business line. Well, how about if I shoot them? Would it be an emergency then? Sure would. All right.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Good grief.
These really took place.
And yeah, that's amazing. I knew it was going to be a bunch of idiots. I knew it.
Okay. This is more out of my book. Albert Schweitzer said this: success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense too.
Lily Tomlin from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
The road to success is always under construction.
Wow.
Don't give up. Keep on going.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Warren
like
Buffett, a millionaire, multi-millionaire. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong.
That's true.
Thomas Edison said, I have not failed 700 times. I have not failed once. I have succeeded in proving that those 700 ways will not work at all.
Oh, that's a very good way to look at failure, I guess.
He finally gave us the light bulb.
He did, didn't he?
Bill Cosby says, I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everybody.
Yep. Well,
General George Patton said this: I don't measure a man's success by how high he climbs, but how high he bounces when he hits bottom.
yeah, I like that one. Bill Cosby. I used to like him until we found out how he really is. Like, man,
Yeah, that's
that was
sad.
shocking.
Okay.
But you got there, what is that?
Well, I think I better do some jokes right now.
Well, of course. Ironic, isn't it? I'll remember that one.
I'll keep a
Ironic,
marker
isn't
there.
it? Because that title got my attention. It's got to be at least pretty good.
Are you ready for some jokes?
Sure. Always ready for some jokes.
All right.
Oh, I need to see. I need to mention the ball game though. Do we
Yeah,
know? Cannot even remember. Where is it we play tonight? Do you know?
Wartburg.
Wartburg. That's right. Wartburg. That is. I want to say Monroe County. I could be wrong on that though, but Wartburg. So that's who we play tonight though. But it's at Wartburg. But you can listen to the game live here on WAT. Kickoff is at 7. Mike and Bradley. Well, it'll just be Mike tonight. Bradley's on the mend, but it'll just be Mike. Mike will be on the call tonight.
Did I give the score last week? They got beat by
No, you
York
didn't. You did.
We got beat by York Institute last week.
Yeah, I know. York's look a pretty good team. I think they're pretty good.
All right, we're going to have some jokes.
Yeah.
This is a
Bring
picture
her on the left.
of self-driving vehicles. I'd be unsafe to know that I was riding in a car with somebody that's not driving that car.
Especially if, it's like that, yeah.
But this man is wanting to buy a self-driving car. And the car salesman says this, and if you fall behind on payments, it will drive itself back to our dealership automatically.
I bet they don't sell many of them.
My husband was driving home from work when he was pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt. 2 days later, same ticket, same cop.
Really?
So the officer said, "Have you learned anything?" "Yes, I have," said my husband. "I've learned I need to drive. I find a different way to get home from work."
Exactly.
Dummy, you shouldn't have driven that way to sex.
I know. Exactly.
3.5 agonizing hours at the Department of Motor Vehicles put me in a foul mood.
I'd say so.
I was still in a funk when I stopped at a store to buy a baseball bat for my son. "Cash or charge?" the young man said. "Cash," I snapped quickly. And then I apologized. "I'm sorry. I spent half the day at the motor vehicle division. Would you like me to wrap the bat, or do you want to take it back with you to the motor vehicle place?"
That's pretty good.
During a lesson, my driving instructor commented that he was seeing spots before his eyes.
Really?
That was my driving instructor.
Uh-oh.
So deeply concerned, I told him that my father had suffered a detached retina and a few years earlier, and he had complained about seeing spots before his eyes. And this could be very serious, I said. You should go to a doctor. Or you could just clean the windshield wipers.
Shoot. Good grief.
My friend and I were hitchhiking, but no one would stop. My friend finally said, "It might be our long hair. People won't stop and pick us up." So he wrote on a piece of cardboard, "Going to the barber," and the next car stopped and picked them up.
I guess he was right.
It worked.
Oh, wow.
I hate talking cars. A voice out of nowhere says, "Your door is ajar." Why don't they say something useful like, "There's a state trooper hiding behind that bush"?
I agree.
Do you know Reed Sales?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Reed Sales and I were driving somewhere one day, and he was driving, and he saw a state trooper. He was driving very fast. he saw a state trooper hiding in behind a bush way up ahead of us, and he quickly turned and got off that road.
I bet.
While shopping online, it's easy to forget that you may not be dealing with a large corporation. So I recently emailed a website asking why my purchases had not arrived a week after I'd paid for them. So later the phone rang. "Sorry for the delay," said a teenager. "I'll check and get back to you. I can't get on my computer right now because my mother's vacuuming, and this room has only one socket."
Shoot.
That's sad.
Ain't it though?
While at the mall, I passed two women, neither of whom looked particularly happy, especially the one who said, "Nothing in my size fits me anymore." I've been there and done that.
There's got to be a little more good at least.
Sometimes you lie in bed at night and you don't have a single thing to worry about. This worries me.
Yeah, for real. That's how I would feel. I can promise you one more.
If you don't have a crazy Facebook friend, you might be the crazy Facebook friend.
That's pretty good. Chances are high that's true. All right, folks. Well, don't forget, like I said, you can listen to Butts Okay Warriors take on Wartburg tonight. Kickoff 7 o'clock. It'll be live here on WUAT. Tomorrow, like we said, go check out Mount Crest. It's their fall festival tomorrow, isn't it? That was one of the big announcements. Go check that out this weekend, folks. And they're having their breakfast too. They're the ones having the breakfast and a barbecue dinner. Dang, a lot going on out at Mount Crest this weekend. Now I think about it.
They're a busy place.
They're busy. So yeah, they got the barbecue event tomorrow. The dinner is that tonight?
Barbecue is Vice Bread.
Okay, they had that. That's right.
It's the fire hall having breakfast and the church is happening.
Okay, the church is at, yeah. And it's all out Mount Crest, so right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess if you're out Mount Crest tomorrow, this weekend, yeah, you'll have plenty to do. All around this weekend, and we're getting ever so closer, Papa, to that 7th Oktoberfest, the Fall Festival. That's just around the corner. So looking forward to it.
Won't be long now.
No, it won't. Well, we'll see you guys next time, and we'll give you an update. We'll let you know more about the crossover episode with Ed Brown. A couple people asked me that. We've not set the date, but we are going to be filming that. We will be filming that soon, folks, and I'll give you, hopefully I can give you details maybe next week, or at least not, if not then, the next for sure. So I'll give you an update on that. But yeah, we're still going to do that. So we'll keep you updated. But until then, we will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And like I said, we'll see you guys next time. So long, folks. Have a great week. Hey, folks. Albert and Billy here. You're watching us on Channel 18, BTC Fiber. Check us out on BTC Fiber YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe and like. And check out our Facebook page. Be sure to like and share. Thanks, everybody, for watching.